In this video, we'll discuss how you can enable horizontal scrolling for a list control. So by default, when a list control contains many columns, the column widths are automatically adjusted so that the list will display all of the columns. This is true if the column width is specified using the flex option. So you can see that here we have a list control that has a large number of columns, and the column widths have been adjusted so that all the columns are displayed. However, the column widths have been adjusted so small that the data is not actually readable. So let's go now back to design mode, and we can see here that this list has a large number of fields over here. So we'll go over to list properties and we'll enable horizontal scrolling. When we do that, we can specify basically what the minimum width of each list column should be. So I've chosen 150 pixels here. We can also specify the maximum width and also whether word wrap should be enabled. So I'm going to go here and turn on word wrap. So that means that if there's a particular field has a large amount of data, it'll all display on multiple lines. So let's go ahead now and run this. So you can see now that we've got all of the data being shown. We can scroll horizontally. Basically, word wrap is turned on, so this timestamp field here has wrapped. But we can go now and explicitly also set the width of certain columns and turn off word wrap for any particular field that we want. So if we go back to design mode now and go into the list builder, if we go to the list layout here and go to, say, for example, media files. Right now the column width is set to flex 1, but if we go here and say flex 1, comma 250, say 250 pixels, comma 250 pixels, then the width of the media files column will be set to 250 while all of the other columns are set to a minimum of 150. So you can see here that there's media files has been turned on, and word wrap is also turned on for all of these fields. But if I want to go and turn word wrap off for a particular field, I can do that too by going over to fields and then going to the particular field whose word wrap I'd like to turn off. So let's go here and say word wrap and then set the word wrap to none, which basically, so this is somewhat counterintuitive that in order to turn off word wrap for a field where you've turned word wrap on globally, you need to go to that particular field, turn word wrap on, and then select the none option. But basically what we have over here is a list with a large number of columns that has been set to scroll horizontally so that the data is all more readable. Thanks very much for watching.